Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at one of the biggest surprises of the season, GOG beating PSG. On paper, PSG should dominate this matchup, but on the court, GOG outplayed them in almost every phase of the game. In this video, we'll break down exactly how they did it. We'll look at GOG's attack and how they created clear chances through smart timing, movement, and patience. We'll dive into their defense, where they managed to control PSG's world-class backcourt and force them into rushed decisions. And finally, we'll look at PSG's offensive problems, the bad shot selection, the low percentage shots, and the moments where their discipline completely disappeared. Let's get into it. Here's how GOG shocked PSG. We'll start by looking at PSG's attacks, and why GOG's goalkeepers ended up with far more saves than PSG's. In modern handball, it all comes down to shot quality and percentages. From 9 meters and beyond, the average scoring chance is around 60%, and that number drops fast the more pressure you're under or the wider you shoot from. But once you get inside 9 meters, the odds swing dramatically, closer to 80%, increasing the closer you are to goal. With that in mind, look at some of the shots PSG takes in this match. Notice how often they shoot from distance, under pressure, or from wide angles, all low percentage shots. And keep this framework in your head when we later break down GOG's attack. Pay attention to where their shots come from. It's a key reason they were so much more efficient. Next, let's break down GOG's defense. In modern handball, it's all about using a dynamic defense to take away speed and timing from the attacker. If you don't, the attacker will win every duel. Watch how GOG executes it. They meet the attacker early and high up the court. Just before the attacker goes into their feint, the GOG defender backs off, forcing the attacker to use their dribble. This takes away their speed and rhythm, a tactic called winning the distance duel. By tricking the attacker into performing their feint too far from the goal and defender, it becomes harmless. Notice how the defenders engage, step back, and then tackle at the right moment, controlling both space and timing perfectly. Finally, let's break down GOG's attack and see how they dismantled PSG's defense. They combined smart tactics, explosive speed, and constant movement, keeping the attack flowing and outplayed PSG in nearly every attack. First, GOG runs the French opening, attacking the duel on player number 3. Notice the line player's positioning, all the way at the sideline, which stretches PSG's defense and creates huge gaps. The GOG backcourt player doesn't even need to win the initial duel. Simply pushing the defender back and keeping the ball moving is enough to manipulate PSG's positioning. As the line player moves into the middle, a switching error occurs. This allows the GOG attacker to overplay his direct defender, creating a 3-on-2 situation on the outside, which GOG exploits perfectly. In this next attack, a very similar pattern unfolds. GOG runs the French opening again, starting with the line player positioned wide. As the line player moves into the middle, it triggers another switching error, giving the GOG attacker the possibility to run straight past the defender. Once again, GOG runs the French opening with the line player wide. This time, after the first duel, the PSG defender is pulled out of his position. They overplay him with a cross, creating a 3-on-2 situation on the outside. And just like before, GOG exploits it perfectly. In this next attack, GOG once again positions the line player wide. The right back applies the initial pressure, forcing the PSG defense backwards. This opens up space for the GOG playmaker, who can jump up and shoot freely, completely unchallenged. Here's one more attack. This time, the line player is positioned wide on the opposite side, and the initial pressure comes from the right. PSG pushes their defense far up, trying to disrupt GOG's timing and speed. The GOG right back recognizes this and runs behind the defense, pulling PSG's left back toward the middle. This opens up space for the playmaker, who can go around and create a 2-on-1 situation on the outside, which GOG exploits perfectly. Finally, let's look at an attack where GOG once again overplays a defender with a cross. This creates a huge gap in the middle, which GOG exploits by running straight through. By now, it should be clear why GOG were able to beat PSG. They combine smart tactics, explosive speed, and disciplined play. PSG, on the other hand, took some poor shots, struggled to stop GOG's fast players, and ultimately got outplayed. This game is a perfect example of how strategy, teamwork, and speed can overcome even the most talented opponents. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more handball analysis like this.